Yo, what's happening? All right, yes, we have another breakdown video. I was kind of struggling with which one to pick. I wasn't sure because there's so many dope battles. And I was just scrolling through videos. I was like, oh, maybe Summer Dance. You know, it's a classic. You know, everyone loves Summer Dance. And then I was like, all right, what Summer Dance video? And I came across the Majid versus Alex the Cage video. And I was like, oh, wait. Let me go back and watch the first, well, I think to my memory anyways, the first battle that kind of started the Alex the Cage, Majid rivalry and Summer Dance. Because for me, I think it started here in the 2019 edition. So, yeah, we're going to watch it. It's only one round, but, you know, we're going to break it down so it won't take up too much of your time, my time, but it's going to be a good time. All right, let's do this. Bro, this battle was so dope, man. Look at the way he started. Yo, come on, bro. This is what I'm saying. It's one round, but I know this is gonna take long. Look at how Alex starts off straight off like, all right, bet, because they both know the song. Everyone knows the song. We all know the song. And Alex is like, all right, what we doing, man? It's like, let's just go. Let's just take it straight on. And he walks off with so much conviction, man. That's beautiful, bro. All right. Boom, da. Come on, bro. He's from the minute he starts, he is on beat. The very moment he hears the music and he has accepted, all right, I'm doing this, he's on the beat. Literally, every step is 1, 2, and he's on the bass, bro. It's like, watch. Doom, da, zoom, da, boom. And then he's on the boom, 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 boom. And then he switches to the... Bro, levels to this, man. Levels. And you see the way he went with the wave, because the energy was in his feet. And then he went round, bro, step, roll, put the energy back down, stamp, make your statement. Bro, when I say that there's levels to this, man, people just be doing this. Oh, God. The level of awareness that these dancers have. There are particular dances where I watch now, like, people can't see what they're doing. They don't really, bro. Watch. Come on, man. And then he's gearing up while hitting the ta, and then he kicks on that beat. Beautiful, bro. I love this dance, man. I love hip, bro. When I tell you, man, I love hip hop dance. Like, I love dance in general, but hip hop particularly, for me, it's beautiful, bro. Bro, then you went doom, da, zoom, bro. This is the thing, right? Knowing the track is one thing. Being able to hit so many different polyrhythms and layers while seemingly just staying on the simple pocket, that's next level. Doom, da. Let me not say nothing. Just watch. Cigarettes that came through filter. When I swerve hit nerves, number one contenders, I put them more into reserve. And everybody knows what's golden. I'm the fact platinum, more sack for molding. One side's golden, I'm burn up the golden. Okay, let me slow. He's like, let me slow it down, because Majid's like, yeah. And then Alex is like, okay, let me slow it down so you can see what I'm actually doing. Bro, the dude hit 3 layers at the same time. Staying on the beat, hitting the lyrics, and then hitting the accent and behind. What are we doing, bruv? I've not even got to the first minute yet. God, it's beautiful to watch, bro. And then you see where he hit that? You see where he hit that? And we hit it. He hit it slowly, and he. Look, when you like, cause I'm trying not to be too much of a fanboy, and I want to like actually break it down. There are so many accents and layers to music, right? You have to be able to stay within the pocket of the beat. Boom, da, dum, da, dum, da, dum, da, and then use the other parts of your body. Dum, dum, da, zoom, da, da, dum, dum, zoom, zoom, to move within the accents. Now, if you know the song, it's an advantage to you. If you don't know the song, stay within the pocket of the boom, clap, boom, clap. Find a repeating accent. Find where within the 8 count. Usually, sometimes it's within a two bars, so 2 8 counts, that it repeats itself. Either it continuously repeats within 1 8 count, or it repeats in 1 8 count, skips the second 8 count, and then comes back again on the third 8 count. So this is where like music theory and stuff like that comes into play. But that's not what I'm here for. I'm here for dance. You want to learn that stuff? Sign up to my page. Nah, if you want to learn about that stuff, hit me up. I got private lessons and all that kind of stuff. Anyways, back to this. And he hit it. All right, let me slow it down. Do some basic tutting. Are you seeing his feet? Are you seeing his feet while he's doing polyrhythms, people? Polyrhythms. Learn that. Learn polyrhythms. If you don't know what polyrhythms are, learn what they are and then learn how people. And do you see how he's focused? His energy is away from his opponent. His movement is directed towards his opponent. While he's like, I'm looking here, but my energy is telling you I'm better than you, bro. And then as he's doing that, he brings his energy back in. And as he brings it in, he uses that to turn his entire body. Levels, man. Directional changes. Just because your opponent is in front of you doesn't mean you have to face your opponent. You can dance looking here, but still be directing your energy here. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful, bruv. The drop with the drop. He did a drop on a drop. Layers, bro. He did a drop on a drop. What we... Oh, God, man. There are certain... This is why Alex is in one of my top... He will always be in my top 5. And if you want to know my top 5, Kashmir, Kofi, Alex, Icy, Lumi. That's top 5. Yeah? Before it was Kefton, but then I started really like delving into hip hop, and I kind of started to feel like Kefton was doing a lot more popping than he was doing hip hop. Not to say it wasn't hip hop, but it from what I was looking in terms of research, it looked more popping-ish. And then I started watching Lumi, and then like this was like back a day when he used to wear the flat cap before he changed to the natty dread. And he had dreads, but he used to wear flat cap. Anyways, and his progression of hip hop, the way it changed, it was very natural. It was like watching literally the growth of hip hop from doing the thing and then learning who you are and then learning about your roots and then bringing that. It was so natural. I was like, yo. And then I actually watched him in person. I was like, okay, now this guy was nasty. So yeah. Anyways, Alex, layers upon layers of his dance. It's like, it's so technical the way he dances. And that's not to say Majid isn't like high level. He's so dope. Majid's groove is ridiculous. I haven't even gotten to Majid yet, but Majid's groove, his continuity and his flow, mwah. But Alex is like, he's cerebral with it, and that's I like thinking a lot. And when I watch Alex, it's like what he's saying in his dance, you really have to like, either you're able to process a lot of information quickly, or you have to watch it back to be like, oh, that's what he was doing. Oh, bro, it's deep. It's deep. I'm getting nerdy. But when I tell people that I study this, I mean I really study this. And let me not get personal, but yeah, bro, I love this, man. I love this. Look at the polyrhythm. Boom, ka, dum, ka, da, dum, da, dum, da, 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 da. Dude, that. Are you kidding me, man? What we do? Layers, bro. And he's just doing it so casually. You're just thinking, oh, he's just moving. It's like, nah, bro. He's hitting the swing with his legs, and he's just like, nah, like, this is so jokes, bro. No, level change. Still with the music. Building the energy. Ba, doom, da, zoom. That is my favorite part. And not because of the beat kill. Not because of the beat kill. The beat kill was beautiful. The reason why I love that part in particular, yeah, is because what he does first, he builds this energy, right? Building the energy with the flow, with the, what is it called? The Zulu spin. Building. Comes up to release it, boom. And then as he's going down, it's like, it's like like when you drop a bouncing ball and it goes doom, 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 doom. He does that, but with his body, his body goes doom, doom, doom. And then his energy goes down from his midsection to his legs, and then his hands carry it out. He disperses the energy, like the way the music literally goes boom, 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 doom, 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 doom. Like, are you serious? It's so dope. It's so dope what he did there, bro. And it's just, everyone's like, whoa. I'm like, no. That's what I'm saying. I get nerdy with this. I'm sorry, I get nerdy with this, but yo, look at this. This is like and the thing is, there's so many layers of interaction in terms of with the eyes of the humans and the minds, interaction with the people watching, the audience, right? Because he's building the energy. So you're like, okay, where's he going? He goes, bah! And like, oh. And then he constrains the energy that you're thinking is being dispersed out that way. It's like, no. Dum, 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 dum. It's that way. And it's like, because you're like, oh, wait. It's playing with the way people, because energy is real, bro. Just because we can't see it doesn't mean it's not there. Because birds can see electromagnetic frequencies. So we can probably feel electromagnetic. Anyways, the audience thinks the energy is being dispersed out, and he's like, no, it's being dispersed downwards. So that shock and change in level, in energy dispersion, in the build-up, it's just like, yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy, man. Finish the statement with the B-boy stance. Yo, that round was information heavy. And the thing is, yeah, he does it so calm and collected. You can't even because you think he's not doing a lot, but the things he's doing and saying, it's like, nah, you really good. You have to really perceive what he's actually like. Yeah, it's crazy. And the thing is, yeah, what Majid does next is actually dope because his response is like, okay, I'm just gonna flow on you, bro. Just flow. Just, oh God, so dope, man. Okay, build up the groove. Oh, come on. Look at how he broke it. I got my groove, I got my flow. Bah! And the change in music, the accent, the drop, activated my body into its variation from the groove. Like, bro, high level, man. Ugh. Opens him up and he's just flowing. Ah! It's just flow. It's not like he's hitting anything crazy. He's not hitting anything crazy. He's just like, I'm just gonna flow through this. We all know this track. I'm gonna flow through it, and then while I'm flowing, wherever my energy is, I'm gonna use that to do the variation. And man was just flow. My body's flowing naturally. Oh yeah, there's a beat coming up. Where's my energy? Up here, I'm bringing it down. Follow it through. Yo, mad things, bro. Look at this. Flow. Still. And he's mad because he's so in tune, he's following John's voice. That's how in tune he is. He's like, John is like, yo. And he's staying on that. Because if you notice, he's not on any, like the accent in the song, it goes off. Because John is still saying, yo, he's on that, bro. When this, and the thing is, yeah, you notice as he's flowing, he's in that pocket, because he's doing whatever he wants, but he's making sure he's hitting this to keep in time. And then he's like, oh yeah, there's the beat kill coming up. All right, enough flow. Flow into the variation with the beat kill. And then as he hits it, he allows the tension to release. He's like, I'm not gonna like try and catch anything. I'm like, nah. And then I go back into, look at this, man. Am I tripping? And then he goes back onto the song. And then he hit it again because he was staying, all right, I'm going to have, this is my pocket. It's going to be my pocket. And I think that's where he started to lose the crowd a bit, where he stayed on that same beat kill or that same accent of the because he hit it once already and then he went back into his groove. If he had been more like what's the word, intentional with hitting the snap, the cat before he went back onto that accent beat kill, I think it would have hit a lot harder to allow people to breathe with it. Because Majid's movement is just so quick. It's like, what's going on, you know? It takes a while to understand that he's really just, it's like a current, an energetic current, like electric current just flowing through him constantly. And he's just making sure it stays with the music. So it's like the music is an electrical current that he's just flowing through his body. And it's just, and then he every now and again takes control of it to highlight a certain part of music. And then he lets it flow again. It's so dope, man. Meanwhile, Alex is a lot more structured in his thing where it's like, okay, boom, 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 it's here, dum, 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 it's here, dum, 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 now it's here, dum, 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 it's here, but it's also doing this, but it's also here. So it's a lot more, it's easier to see what Alex is doing, but he's doing a lot more. Meanwhile, Majid, it's not as easy to see what he's doing, but he's doing, it's not like he's doing less, it's that it's not as easy to see. Because Majid's stuff is like just energy, it's just flowing up and down. Meanwhile, Alex is like very structured in how he directs it. So it's like logical versus emotional kind of thing. But it's not. It kind of is, but it isn't. But it is, but it isn't. But yeah. But anyways, man. Let's go. And the thing is, yeah, his energy was building with the rap as the oh my god, bro. The guy is rapping, and as he's rapping, he's putting more energy into his bars. And you're watching Majid put more energy into his movement. It's like, oh, bro, getting me charged, man. Whew, okay, calm down. Watch it again, bro. Okay, watch. Loud. Blast off. Bah. You see the way he hit his leg? Now it's just raw energy. Just raw. Oh. Pure raw energy. It's like, yo, fuck all that logical shit, bro. Come at me. Fight me. Where you at, bro? You on this or not? Oh, beautiful. It's beautiful. Sorry. Like, he's on it, man. Because Alex is so chill with this stuff. It's like, it's almost like he's like, you almost feel like he's not enjoying it. But then you can see where he's like, nah, I'm on this. You know? And Majid just, he loves to instigate when he bows, bro. He always be talking. I love watching him do that. He'll be getting in people's heads. And I think because it was one round, if it was the second round, he might have been able to pull Alex out of his zone and then use that against him. But yeah, it's so dope, man. Look at the build-up of energy, and as soon as he blasts off, he's just like, yeah, let's just go. Just energy is going wild, but still controlled. Man. Everybody knows. I'm about to blast off. With the groove. And let me bring it down. Let me show you something. And then he did. You see the response? He said, you gonna do a knee drop on a drop? I'll do a knee drop on a drop. I could do that too, bro. The energy was big and wild. And then he brought it back in and contained it. And then to relate back with the audience, he did the monastery. Because that's what dance is. It's about relation. It's about, oh, I could do that. Oh, cool. Now show me something I can't do. But you have to relate to the audience. That's the reason why we have categories, right? Because if it's all styles, it's about, all right, I'm going to relate to you with the music. That's why all-star music, especially in pop, in like high-level battles, tends to be stuff that everyone kind of knows. Because then we relate to the music. But when it's categories, the music doesn't matter because we all know it's going to be within the genre of the dance. So even if I don't know it, I know it will be something along the lines of like 120 to 140 BPM, boom bap-ish, you know what I'm saying, or trap or whatever, but it's got the boom bap feeling. And then what I'm relating to you with is the movements. That's why we have foundation, which is for hip hop, the groove, which is the bounce, the rock, rolling, waving, steps. And then from there, we go into the foundation moves, social grooves, all that kind of stuff. Monastery, Bart Simpson, blah, 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 blah. Then we go into variations of those moves, and then we go into beat kills, and then and so on, right? But it builds from that, right? Because if you don't even understand what the foundation is of hip-hop, right? How are you going to relate to people saying, oh, yeah, you do hip-hop dance, and then you go out there and you start doing jabs? It's like, that's not hip-hop, that's crump. You know what I'm saying? You know, or you go there, you start doing like the Fresno. It's like, you popping. The foundation is what makes the dance the dance. If you're not doing the foundation, if you're not relating based on either of the two levels of foundation, which is the foundational moves, the foundational grooves, so to speak, the grooves, bounce, rock, step, skate, roll, wave, then you have to relate on the foundational moves, the social dances, of whatever era, new school, old school, fresh school, light feet, I don't know. But those are the two ways to relate based on the genre of the dance you're competing in. So, you know, that's, I kind of went on a tangent. Anyways, Majid goes big energy. All right, my energy's gone big. I need to calm down and relate to everyone. Bring it in. social groove. Level 2 of foundations. And then I can go back into what I'm doing. I respond to my opponent. That's like level 3, level 4 kind of variation. And then I go back to my dance. Like, there's levels to this, bro. It's not just... Anyways. Yeah, talking to him, bro. I'm talking to him. All right, let me bring it down. Let me calm down. Ooh, monastery. Wait, that was a monastery. That was like a monastery with a rooftop? Yeah, that was a monastery with a rooftop. Nice combination. Because the shoulders were kind of Harlem Shakeish, but because he kept his hands up here, it looked like a monastery. But then his feet were doing the rooftop. Bro, don't come test me on this, not... Anyways. Bah. Ooh, that groove is nasty, bro. Yeah, that's a shake. Response. So, ooh, you see? This is what I'm saying. He kept hitting that same beat kill accent. And it's like, I hate to say it, but niggas need to be entertained, bro. Sorry. People need to be entertained. And if it's like a dessert, if you keep eating the same dessert, eventually you get bored. Sometimes you need to give them a staple food, you know? Hit the boom bap, hit the pocket, stay in the pocket, show the pocket a little bit before you give them a dessert. Because then they're just getting sick of eating the same beat kill. You see what I'm saying? Anyways, I think this is the reason why he lost it, because he was doing amazing stuff, but in terms of music and how he broke down the music in comparison to Alex, who was a lot more, this is the pocket, now a polyrhythm, now a beat kill. This is the pocket, now a beat kill with the pocket. Like, oh, that's different. Never thought of being able to do that. Majid was more flow, groove, beat kill. Oh, snap. Flow, groove, beat kill. Okay. Flow, groove, beat kill. It's like, you see what I'm saying? Niggas don't wanna see a nigga blast the clock. Niggas don't wanna see a nigga flash the rocks and pop up in the flashy drop. Motherfucker. Oh, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, that was still dirty. My guy was grooving on one leg, bent down, and then he still hit the. Oh, God. Bah, so nice, man. Hey. Still flowing with the waving. See how he's waving? Yeah. You see? You notice how when he's doing his groove and his flow, the crowd isn't really with him, right? Because it's like his own thing, right? But it's because it's so energetic. It's like, is he beat killing? Is he grooving? I'm kind of confused. He does the beat kill, okay, and then he goes back to level 1 of foundation, waves. And as he's doing the waves, the people start getting, oh, the relatability. You can look, listen. Don't want to see a nigga flash the rocks and pop up in the flashy drop. Motherfucker, fighting nigga, I'm using one finger. Catch one of you rap cats in a humdinger. Some niggas get shot living become singers. You see? When he went back to his foundation and he started to be more relatable, people started getting on his side. That's the thing, bro. Groove foundation, move foundation, variations, experimentation. It's a very simple formula. It's how you play with that formula that creates your own identity. It's so simple when you really understand it. This is why I get annoyed sometimes when I go to battles. My English coming out. When I go to battles and I see people dancing, I'm like, do you actually understand what it is that you're supposed to be doing in your style? Because every style has foundation moves, foundation grooves, and then moves that you experiment with. But people, anyways, back to this, bruv. And then he variates the foundation. Nice. You see how can't mess with me when it comes to this knowledge, bro. You see how when he starts his foundation moves, he becomes more relatable. People start getting on his side. This is why we do this when we hear hip hop. This is the relation that everybody has. It's the first groove. When he starts to groove with the foundation moves of hip hop, the hip hoppers in the room start going with him. Once he's got them, he starts to do foundation and variations on the foundation. When he's doing the variation, it's like, oh, I can do that. Show me something else I can't do. Oh, I can't do that. That's pretty dope. Yo, keep doing what you're doing, white boy. He's not white. He's Algerian. But you get what I'm saying, right? Because if we're in a party and... Anyways, I got excited. But that's what I'm saying. That's how it works. That's the simplicity of this dance. Relation, experimentation. I can do that. Show me something I can't do with what I know. And you notice the minute he started experimenting and doing variations on the foundation that we all agreed upon is when people started getting on his side. Bro. Watch. Variation. Okay. Still the same wave. Yeah. Yeah. He did it and then he responded with Alex's kick at the end. Bro, don't tell me I don't know what I'm talking about, man. Don't. Anyways, yeah, I think that's the end of it. Yeah, that's the end. We know Alex won because this was the year of the shades, you know. Year of the shades. Bro, that was also some next thing. But yeah, man, this is definitely one of my trade secrets when it comes to dancing. Understanding the foundation moves, understanding the foundation groove, to the foundation moves, to experimenting with that, to then create your own identity. It's that simple, bro. It really is that simple. And that helps you in every style. But you have to know your style and know what those foundations are before you can truly apply it and understand it. But yeah, man, that's it for this breakdown. I don't know how long it's been. I'm pretty sure it's like 20 minutes because I keep this is why when I do my reactions, I just let it run through and I talk at the end. Because if I start and stop and rewind, bro, I'm gonna be like but yeah, man, this is cool. This was fun. I actually enjoyed it. We're reacting to this one. I think the next one I'll do will be the next battle between Alex and Majid, because this was dope. This is dope. Yeah, until the next one. Peace.